push colder air in the outlook down across the North Sea and into Europe. The air that comes our way, a longer range, doesn't look quite as cold, and it could be combined with areas of low pressure, keeping this rather unsettled weather going. But we're more likely to have a mixture of rain and sleet perhaps coming out of that cloud rather than snow. Temperatures do gradually climb up just a little bit, but it's still certainly on the cold side for this time of the year.
A major report into race in the UK is strongly criticised for being dismissive of racial inequality. Set up after the Black Lives Matter protests, the study was intended to examine racism but also to highlight progress.
We don't deny the existence of racism and the reality that it exists, and it's there. But we want to really, in the report, really come down to the fact that particularly in education and in employment, and funny enough, in health, we've actually improved.
I look at positions that people hold. I don't see anyone that looks like me in those positions.
We'll be asking whether a report that was meant to provide unity has in fact deepened divisions over race. Also tonight, as France faces a peak of COVID patients in intensive care, new lockdown measures, including school closures for at least 3 weeks. Easing COVID restrictions in Wales. The First Minister will set out more details tomorrow. In the George Floyd murder trial in the US, the court has shown new footage of Mr. Floyd just before his death. After thousands of present and former pupils post stories of harassment and abuse, a safeguarding review of all schools is announced. Good evening. Race equality campaigners have bitterly criticised the findings of a study commissioned by the government that concludes claims of institutional racism in the UK aren't borne out.